Okay, Krabs, I'll let you stay, but first help me settle a bet. If you had to choose between SpongeBob and all the money I have in my pocket, which would you take?
That depends. How much money are we talking about?
Mr. Krabs!
62 cents.
I'll take the money.
Mr. Krabs!
Here you go, Krabs. 62 cents. Next up, Davy Jones' locker.
Today we're talking about the greediest niggas on the planet. And I'm not just talking about your average penny pinching nigga. Nah. No. I'm talking about the type of people that would steal candy from a baby and then charge that baby interest for emotional damages. These are the type of people that make Scrooge look like a philanthropist. They're so greedy that if they could find a way to tax the air where you breathe, and knowing the IRS, they probably already thought about it, they would do it. Real quick, subscribe, please. Speaking of the IRS, let's start with them because oh my god, these niggas are at the top of the list when it comes to greedy shit. Like, the IRS is so greedy, they make the mafia look like a charity organization. At least when the mob takes your money, they're honest about it. You know, they'll pull up and be like, nigga, give me your money or we're breaking your kneecaps. But the IRS? Nah, they're more sinister. They'll send you a letter in the mail talking about, nigga, you owe us money, and if you don't pay, we're taking your house, your car, your dog, your bitch, everything. And the crazy part is, half the time, you don't even know what you're paying for. Like, they just be making up numbers as they go. Like, oh, you made 50K this year? Okay, cool. Give us like 12K of that. Give us like 12K of that. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. Pay up or go to jail. And don't even get me started how complicated they make everything. Like, why is filing taxes so goddamn difficult? They already know how much money I made. They know how much I owe them. They saw my information, but they still make me fill out 47 different forms just so they can tell me I did it wrong and now I owe them even more money. It's a scam, bro. The whole system's a scam, bro. It's designed to confuse you so you mess up and then they can charge you extra fees, penalties, interest, all that shit. The IRS is basically a legal criminal syndicate, and we just accept it because what we're gonna do, not pay taxes? Yeah, okay, buddy, enjoy federal prison, I guess. But you know who the IRS reminds me of? Mr. Krabs, bro. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. I'm not even joking. This man is the essence of greed. The greediest fictional character I've ever seen in my life. Mr. Krabs will sell his own mother for 62 cents. And you know what the crazy part is? He literally did it in an episode. He sold SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents. 62 fucking cents. This man valued his employees' eternal soul at less than a pack of gum from the dollar store. That's insane. That's psychotic, bro. Hell no. Mr. Krabs is out here committing war crimes for a nickel. Like remember that episode when he made SpongeBob and Squidward work 24 hours without pay, without breaks, just so he could make an extra couple dollars? That's literally illegal. That's labor exploitation, my nigga. That's slavery. But Mr. Krabs don't care. He don't give a fuck about labor laws. He don't give a fuck about human rights. All he cares about is that bread. And I mean, in the most literal sense possible, this nigga literally got a vault in his house where he just rolls around in money. Like Scrooge McDuck, except Scrooge McDuck at least had some redeeming qualities. Mr. Krabs got none.
I'll catch your worm for ya. That is, if and you're willing to pay.
No! You'll never get a cent out of me! Never! I'd rather that worm come in here right now and eat you all alive!
And the worst part about Mr. Krabs is that he's so cheap. He won't even spend money on himself. Like, bro, you're a fucking millionaire. Why are you living in that crusty ass Anchor? Ugh. Why are you still driving that old ass boatmobile? Why are you eating holographic meatloaf, nigga? Just spend some money on yourself. Enjoy life a little. But nah, he can't do that because spending money physically hurts him. Like that one episode where he had a nightmare about spending $1 on SpongeBob and he woke up screaming in terror and agony. Like, bro, it's just $1. Calm down. You're not gonna go bankrupt. Mr. Krabs really be out here acting like he's struggling. Meanwhile, he owns the most successful restaurant in Bikini Bottom and pays his employees like 10 cents an hour. SpongeBob been working at the Krusty Krab for 20 years and probably still can't afford to move out of his pineapple that he probably got for free. And don't even get me started on Squidward. This man has been working there even longer and he's still broke and he's still miserable and he's still living in that Easter Island head ass house. Mr. Krabs really said fuck employee benefits, fuck minimum wage, fuck everything, give me my money. And you know what's crazy? Mr. Krabs will do anything for money, and I mean anything. Remember when he tried to sell SpongeBob a fake spatula for like $100? Or when he opened the Krusty Krab 24/7 and worked his employees to literal death? Or when he stole a mattress from a hotel and almost got SpongeBob and Patrick arrested? This man has no morals, no ethics, no conscience, just pure, unadulterated greed running through his veins. Or I guess it's shall. I don't know how Krabs work. But Mr. Krabs ain't the only greedy fictional character out there though. Nah, we got like plenty more where he came from. We got Scrooge McDuck. Even though I mentioned him earlier, this duck is so rich he literally swims in gold coins. Like that's his hobby, just diving into a pool of money. And I'm not gonna lie, that does sound fun as hell. But still, the fact that he has so much money that he can use it as a swimming pool and just swim while people out here struggling to pay rent is kind of fucked up. But at least Scrooge eventually learned his lesson and became more generous. Mr. Krabs, nah, that man's still out here pinching pennies to this day. Then you got Smaug from The Hobbit. He really sat on a pile of gold for like 100 years, literally doing nothing with it, just hoarding it. Like, bro, what are you gonna do with all that gold? You're a dragon, you don't need money. You don't need money, you can't even spend it. You just gonna sit on there and look at me? You're just gonna sit there and look at it? That's psychotic behavior. And then when Bilbo tried to take one coin, this man woke up ready to commit genocide over a single piece of gold. Like, nigga, you got millions of coins in here, you're not gonna notice one missing. And we can't forget about Jeff Bezos, bro. This man is real life Mr. Krabs, except worse, because at least Mr. Krabs is a cartoon character. This nigga's real life. Jeff Bezos is out here in real life exploiting workers, not paying taxes, hoarding wealth like he's preparing for the apocalypse. This man is worth over $200 billion. And his Amazon warehouse workers can't even take bathroom breaks without getting written up. They be pissing in bottles just to meet their quotas. Meanwhile, Jeff is building rocket ships to go to space for fun. Like nigga, pay your workers a living wage first before you start fake being an astronaut. And the craziest part, Jeff Bezos barely pays any tax. Like this man makes billions of dollars a year and finds every possible loophole to avoid paying his fair share. Meanwhile, I'm over here getting taxed on my $2 a year salary.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
On my $2 a year salary, struggling to make ends meet. Yeah, let's keep giving tax breaks to the billionaires. That makes sense. The system is fucking rigged, my nigga. It's designed to keep the rich rich and the poor poor. Then you got Martin Skreeler. Remember this guy? I don't know how to say his name. The pharmacy nigga. You know, the guy who bought the rights to a life-saving drug and then raised the price from $13 to $750 per pill overnight. Like, nigga, what kind of evil supervillain shit is that? People need his medication to survive. And this man just said, fuck it, I want more money. So he jacked up the price by 5,000% and didn't give a single fuck about the people who couldn't afford it anymore. That's not just greed, that's pure evil, bro. That's just pure evil, bro. Like, you're actively killing people for profit. Then there's college textbook companies. You know, these niggas out here charging $300 for a book and you're only gonna use it for one semester. And then the next year they release a new edition that's exactly the same as the old one, except they move chapter 5 to chapter 7 just so you can't buy it used and you have to pay full price again. It's a scam, bro. The whole college textbook industry, it's a scam. We just accept it because what choice do we have? We need the book to pass the class, so we gotta pay up. That's why I just sailed the 7 seas. In conclusion, greed is everywhere. Bro, it's in our government, our corporations, our fictional characters, our real life billionaires. Everybody out here just trying to hoard as much money as possible without giving a single fuck about everybody else. Anyway, that's about it. Subscribe, please. Please subscribe, please.